Welcome to Grace to Care. Take a breath, pull up a chair. Little laugh, little truth to share with Grace to Care. Together for the ones who hold it off through the late calls, long hauls, coffee cold on the counter again. But your heart keeps showing up, my friend. Grief and grit in every gift you're given. This is where your purpose meets your living. You don't have to carry every weight alone. We're cheering as you find your way back home. You never meant to walk this road out on your own. With Grace to Care.
Well, hello. Welcome. So happy to see you, ladies. How are you doing?
Fantastic. It's Wednesday. It's
It is.
Calls on the Porch.
It is.
Hello.
I know we were talking about it being the end of the month. I'm like, how is it already going to be May? Doesn't seem right. So excited. Welcome, you guys, on all of our platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Excited to see you guys today. How's your week been, ladies?
It's
Amazing.
Wednesday. And you took the words out of my mouth. Amazing. Hump day, as we used to say.
Yes, it's been a great one. It's getting to be my type of weather, so I love this weather. So it's just been a beautiful week.
I'm
So you like?
Oh, I'm sorry, Jess. Go
No,
ahead.
go ahead. I was going to say, so you like it when it starts getting warm outside?
Yes. I do.
Yes. And I like it to freeze right here at starting to get warm. I don't want it to get any warmer. I could live in this weather year round. It's
Me
so
too.
outside. The long sleeves right now, or you can wear a t-shirt, whatever it is you want. Yeah.
Anything over 80, no thanks. Yeah.
I'm with you, Jess.
Well, it's been a good month. You know, I think we're definitely here at the end of the month. It's May coming up in a couple days. And I just was thinking, you know, today as we pause on the porch, kind of looking back and reflecting in April a little bit. You know, we released a couple episodes. We had our first guest in April, which was so exciting. We loved having Mr. Willie with us. And so just as we were thinking about that, talking about that, we kind of wanted to talk a little bit about reflecting back and want to focus on something Mr. Willie said. You know, he talked about looking at things as victories, looking at the things he can do as victories. And would you add anything to that, either of you, kind of defining what he said about victories?
Yeah. I mean, I loved it because it just gives you perspective. And, you know, sometimes I think that it's easy to think about what you can't do, right? But just for him to say, these are the things that you can do, and every time you can do one of them, that's a victory. I mean, it just, I thought about it, not just in your health, but just how about all of life, you know, looking at the perspective of how many victories did we have even this morning already?
Yeah, I remember as he was saying it in the room, it was like, yeah, like everything we do is like having a little victory, you know. And certainly there are times where certain things may feel like an even bigger victory, you know. And so wanted to kind of pose the question today about what's one victory that you've had this month, you know, since we're doing that sort of reflection here at the end of the month, what our thoughts are about that. What's a victory we've had this month?
Yeah, I'll zero in a couple of seconds on what Mr. Willie said about victories. It really resonated with me because so many times we go throughout the day and we just don't realize, or we don't take time to reflect on what has actually happened. So when he said that, it stopped me in my tracks. You know, to really just, it was such a great perspective. So it just reflect on what occurred today that was a victory. It's so
Yeah.
easy to get up and just go to the next day and keep it moving, right?
Yeah.
So I can tell you that it has caused me to reflect and sort of what you were saying, Fern, really like what are some of those other victories that we're having that we just don't pay attention to? So it's been a great thing to apply throughout life itself.
Yeah, yeah. And I want to welcome Gloria Lewis with us today. We're so happy to have you here pausing on the porch with us as we're talking about celebrating victories and really kind of reflecting over the month of April and talking about what is a victory we've had this month. Gloria, let us know, for you, what's been a victory that you've had. That could be in caregiving, that could be in another part of your life, because when we are caregiving, all parts of our life are a part of the story, right? So,
Yes.
Yeah, and
gosh.
I'll just note that Gloria is joining us from Panama, another country. So Gloria, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Oh, wow.
Woo.
That's an international
Yes.
there, huh? So,
Yes.
yeah. How about you, Fern? What's been a victory this month?
I really just have been just looking at life overall. And I just think just to be able to just wake up each day and waking up with just clarity of mind and just pure perspective, of life has just been a victory. I mean, there is this thing that I've been saying all month along, and that is where there's peace, pursue. And at every juncture in every space, I'm like, okay, there's some peace. That's victory. There's some peace. That's victory. Right. And so for me, the month has just been so full of so many peace pockets that I've been just running after, running to the space of if it's not peace, I can't do it. Well, where there's peace, run into that little corner. And so for
Mhm.
me, I've been noticing a whole bunch of peace pockets this month. And it's just been
Mm.
exciting for me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Fern is
Gloria,
really full of, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, Gloria says, I'm blessed to have started walking for my health again. That's always a big victory when we
Yeah.
take back space of taking care of ourselves. Absolutely.
Gloria, you'll be glad to know I started back to walking this month as well. I probably fell off the train of walking maybe 2 months ago and exercising altogether. So I got back on track as well. So we'll have to do some phone walks together and catch up.
I never thought about that, Miriam. That's a great idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
During
Huh.
COVID, I got into, just having meetings, walking meetings and things of that nature. And it worked out really, really well.
That's
I
a great
love it.
idea. I'm going to have to catalog that for my month of May.
Yes, there you
Yeah,
go.
Yeah.
love it.
Oh, man. I think victory for me, I think I had a lot going on at the front of the month. And I think one of the big victories for me this month was kind of turning a corner and having some things that were really unsettled kind of settle in a really miraculous way was encouraging and uplifting, but it really helped me just get refocused and kind of get back in a space of like, I need to refocus. Hello, Mr. Lewis. Ray is joining us. He says, happy Wednesday, ladies.
It looks like the Lewis show here today.
Looking
Love
forward to insight. Well, we're happy to have you, Mr. Ray. And so, yeah, I think April, victory in April has just been the real desire to dig in and kind of refocus. I know that going into May, you're halfway through Q2, but in my brain, it's like Q2 for me starts in May. And so,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
to me, April just gets tacked on to that Q1. I think with taxes and all the things, like it's just the winter,
Yes,
And
I get
so,
that.
Yeah.
so yeah, just going into it with some fresh motivation and looking at getting reprioritized about some different things. So,
Mhm.
big victory there. So,
Oh,
let's see.
I
Well,
love it. I love it.
how about for you guys, Gloria and Ray? What's been a victory? I know, Gloria, you said you started walking again. I know for myself too. kind of in alignment with what Gloria was talking about. I've kind of slowly been curbing my kitchen back into some things, like having more fresh fruit in the fridge and like going, okay, I'm gonna steer some things back into some order in my diet and taking care of myself too.
I love it.
Yeah.
Usually when it gets warm, I think about all that good, food and good, just I love salads. So when it's warm, it's easy for me to go back to salads and go back to fruit because you don't want to be heavy and eating heavy, you know what I'm saying, with heavy food. And so it's easy for me in the summertime to start, moving back into that space, spring, summer. It's like, okay, let's get back.
I think I got really excited because I went strawberry picking with my nieces and my nephew on Friday, and it was so much fun, and it was a beautiful day, and I was glad I had the time and could help my sister-in-law because I just found out I'm getting another new niece. So she's pregnant.
Yay. Yay.
So this will be number 4 for them. So I was glad I could help out at the strawberry patch.
Yeah.
I know, y'all. This will be like 21. It's a lot. So,
wow.
It's exciting.
21 nieces and nephews?
Yeah, I have so many biological, but with the ones that are kind of adopted or cousins' kids who are like nieces and nephews, I'm at about 21-ish kids.
So, love it.
Yes, Aunt Sassy has a few. So,
that is fantastic.
But those strawberries were some of the
total. I need to do the count between Ray and I'm thinking maybe 25 or so. I don't know. We have to count them up.
Yeah, it adds up,
Yeah.
So, thank you, Gloria. Yeah, I'm excited too. But those strawberries were so good, you guys. I don't think I've picked a lot of fruit. I don't know how I've never picked them before, but they were yummy, fresh out of the garden, which just inspired that even more, like getting into that fresher fruit, vegetables, that kind of thing. Because I agree with you, Fern. Summer kind of takes that turn.
Yeah, it helps. It helps. It really does. It does.
What would you guys say for us as Grace to Care? What's been a victory in the month of April?
I definitely would say the podcast. I just really love the feel, the motion of them, and having our first guest on. It's just been amazing and incredible. And I'd also say that release of that journal, just watching it, come out has just been exciting for me as well.
Yeah. How about you, Miriam?
I agree. I think our first guest, and we have so many more guests that are coming, but I think that we absolutely chose the first person, the right guest for the first episode for us. And I'm excited about that. And I just can't wait till we have some more guests available to share.
I think one of the big things I've enjoyed, especially in the month of April, kind of into March into April, is just been watching our community grow. Two-sided thing. We've been able to start reaching into our community more. Like we've been starting to meet people who work and serve in caregiving arenas. We went to the H3 conference and met all kinds of people doing all kinds of things in caregiving. And you guys will probably get to be the benefit of all those wonderful people that we met. But also getting to connect with caregivers. And I think we've seen like just the connection with the journal in those places as we've actually gotten to start connecting with our people and that community to be growing. And so that's one of the things I've really loved to watch be happening in March and April is now we're not just on the recording side and the business side, but actually getting to hands and feet and with a smile get to meet our people. And so that's been a really exciting thing. And so, well, we have been so excited to have you guys here today. We are kind of at the end of our time for Pause on the Porch today. So today we were talking about celebrating victories and how important it really is to celebrate. You celebrate when you accomplish things, especially as a caregiver. You know, like Mr. Willie said, you celebrate the little things because you never know what tomorrow is going to bring. And so it helps, right? It helps us know, like, hey, I did this today, and momentum builds momentum. So when we can celebrate the victories, it also builds our motivation towards the next one. So thank you so much for joining us today, and we will look so forward to meeting you back here next week at 2:30.
Bye, everybody.